Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Hegai Esther. You can also call me the Avour. And if you are no subscriber, thank you. So guys, with me here I have a special guest. If you know my channel or you have been watching my videos, I'm sure you are used to this face. Of course, you have seen her before. Yes, my sister is back here, the one and only Viange. Yeah, so this is just Utomisi and I'll be glaming her up and I'll be showing you the process and the ways and the method in which I'm going to transform her from looking like this to looking like that. So if this is something you would like to watch, kindly keep on watching. So I'll be starting by brushing up the brows with my mascara one and going into a new razor blade to trim the brows. I'll be shaping the top of the brows and underneath the brows just to make sure the brows are good and ready for drawing. Then after this, I'll be going into my micellar water. That's the Ghanaian micellar water to clean our face. You want to make sure you are starting on a very clean canvas. And straight up, I'm going to my Badescu spray for some hydration on our face. After this, I went into my Msmetics moisturizer and I'm using that to add moisture into our skin so our skin feels supple and ready, and I massage it deeply into our skin. Once I'm done, I go into my classic primer and I use that on our T-zone, places where I know she will feel oily, and I massaged it into it. And I set everything finished with my Kiss Beauty setting spray. Now I'm going into my foundation application and I use the Huda Beauty Foundation and L'Oreal Foundation together and I blended it with my foundation brush. After that, I went into my beauty blender to blend it also. Then I went into a darker foundation, that's the LA Pro Girl foundation, to contour the sides of her face. Guys, if you notice, the foundation looks a bit lighter, but after I used my LA Girl Pro foundation all over the sides of her face, she looks back to normal. So that is how to correct your face when you have a lighter foundation. Just go into a darker contour. So now I'm contouring her nose. I'm using a brush and straight into her blush. I'm using that lipstick, an orange lipstick, for her blush, and I'm also applying it on her forehead, so on the cheek of her bone and on her forehead. Once I'm done with this, I went into my concealer, that's the LA Girl Pro concealer and the Calvin Klein concealer in SX11. Yes, I'm going into the both of them and I'm using that to highlight her face. And you can notice that I'm raising up the highlighter up to the V shape of her eyes. This is just to increase and highlight her eyes and just make it look lifted. Yes, that's the word. Right now I'm blending with my beauty blender and I'm just blending the chin. I'll be blending the forehead and blending every other aspect where I applied my highlighter. Guys, remember, blending is key. So yeah, I'm carefully doing that today to this side, then I'll move to the other side to blend. So while I'm doing this, guys, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to drop your comment if you enjoyed this video. So I'm still blending, guys, and what I love about the Calvin Klein concealer is that it doesn't dry up, so you can blend as much as you want. Now I'm going to underneath her chin just to highlight that place. I just give it that chiseled look. And once I am done with this, I just blend the sides of her mouth and just make sure everything is intact. So you can see she looks good and nice. So now I'll be going into my Sephora powder. I'll blend under the eyes before applying the powder. I'm applying it on the places I highlighted. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm blending her under eye and applying the powder. So I'm also going to apply it on her forehead and also on her chin. So everywhere I highlighted is where I'll be applying that powder on. And once I am done with this, I'll be going into my Bariats powder palette. There's a beautiful orange shade that I use for my blush, and that is what I'm doing. I'm setting the places where I applied my blush with that powder, so our skin looks yummy. And I'm also applying it all over her head. So guys, you can notice the lighting in this video kind of changed. It was raining, so Before I knew it, it got pretty dark, and everything just started going dark. So right now I'm just using my Milani powder, mineral powder, to just set the rest of her face. And now I noticed that it was so dark, I switched into my light. So now I'm using my Kiss Beauty setting spray to set everywhere. I already applied my powder, and now I'm going into my Beauty by AD setting powder in Tawny to bake her face and just make sure everywhere looks good and yummy. So I'm doing these two under eyes. So guys, with this light everything just looked good, but the thing is that I prefer filming with natural light because that is just the best quality of light. But yeah, it wasn't so bad. It still gave me what I needed, or what I needed to achieve. So right now I'm still setting the rest of her face. Now that is the bridge of her nose, and also I'll be applying it at under her chin. This is what we call the reverse highlighter, just to make sure that place look chiseled. Once I am done with this, I'll be going into my Milani powder in deep, just to make sure our lighted nose and contoured nose is going to be popping out. You want to make sure, just for emphasis, just to make sure that place is going to pop up. Now straight into our brows, I'm going first into the Orexx brow tamer to tame our brows. I'll brush that up with my mascara wand. Then also to the other side, I'm applying my brow tamer. Then once I'm done with this, I'll press it down just to make sure the brows are sleeping on the skin. And after that, I'll be setting it with my powder just to make sure the brows don't look oily once I am done. Now I'll be going into my Milai pencil, and I'll be drawing the arc of my brows first before going into the tail and the beginning of my brows. So guys, if you need a brow tutorial, I have a detailed brow tutorial just beneath this video. I made that video before making this video, so you can watch it to learn how to draw your brows properly. And you can also use the methods you learned there. You can apply it to when you are drawing it on somebody else. So right now I'm filling my brows with the Milai brow pencil. Now I'm going into the Hegai Esther brow pomade. I'm just using that to re-emphasize the outline of the brows that I did. I want it to pop out a little bit. I don't want it to look too faint, and this is what I am doing right here. And I'm applying it with a liner brush, and I'm just doing that on the other sides of our brows. So right now I'm brushing the brows up with my mascara wand to make sure everything rhymes all together. And now I am concealing under our brows. I'm using the Mirac flat brush and my concealer, the Kelvin Aucoin concealer and the LA Girl Pro concealer together. So right now I'm trying to make sure that the outline I'm doing under looks perfect. And yes, I moved to the other side, and you can see that place looks smooth and nice. After this, I'll be going into a darker concealer, or you can use your foundation shade at the beginning of the brows, and this is just to make sure the brows look as natural as possible. Then I'll be cleaning on top of the brows. Naturally I don't clean the top of my brows, but yeah, I felt like there was a need to clean it, and that is what I did. And once I am done with this, I am cleaning the excess concealer under the brows just to make sure everything rhymes with each other. So this is just making sure it is clean. And right now, once I am done, I went into my eyeshadow base. I'll be applying it with my index finger. So once I am done, I'll make sure I blend it properly and it sinks into the eyelid and the eye crease. Not too much on the eye crease though. And I went straight into my Morphe palette. There's a nice white color in it that I always love, and I use it for my nude eyes. So I'm gently applying it on my eyelid. And once I am done with this, I'll be going into my Morphe bronzer. That's a Morphe bronzer in Prodigy. I'll be using that at the sides of the face. So this is just to create a nice shadow effect and also to give a smoky eye look. So once I am done with this, I'll try to make sure it is blended with each other. Then I go into it again just to re-emphasize. I feel like this is too dark, so I went into my Morphe bronzer again in Phenom, and I'm using that as my transition color all over the crease of her eyes. This is just to make sure everything rhymes together. Then once I am done with this, I keep on blending. Then I went into the white again to emphasize it, and now I went into an orange inside my Coco Urban eyeshadow palette just to give a nice orangey feel to the eyes. Once I am done, I went straight into my Beauty by AD setting powder to lift up her eyes again. So that is what I'm doing at the sides of her eyes. Then now it's time to line the eyes, and I'm lining the eyes with my one and only Zaron gel eyeliner in jars. My love for this eyeliner cannot be quantified, guys. So I'm using my liner brush to line the eyes and make sure it's giving me what I want. Once I am done with this, I'll be lining a waterline too with the same Zaron eyeliner. And yeah, you have to be very careful so you don't injure your client. So I'm also lining the other side. My sister is not yet used to this process. You see her now, she's about to water up, but thank God she did not. So right now I applied the eyeliner to under our waterline because I wanted to smudge our waterline. I just like the effect smudging gives. So this is the colors I'll be using to smudge: the brown and the black in my Coco Urban eyeshadow palette, just to make sure that place gives an illusion of smoky eyes, and there's just this beauty that comes with it when you smudge under your eyes. So I decided to smudge the eyeliner on top too because I felt like it was not pointed. So what's the essence of leaving it there? So smudging it to give it a nice feel. And now I went straight to my beloved Zaron lengthening mascara on her lashes. First to prep her lashes before putting her falsies on it. I'll be using the Msmetics Lash, but before I do that, I'll go first into my MAC mineralized finish powder to clean off the excess powder under her eyes, just to give that place a highlighted look, and I just love it. Now I'm bronzing her face using my Morphe bronzer and Prodigy and Phenom together. I mixed them together. Prodigy was so dark, Phenom was looking too light, so I just mixed them together to just get the effect that I wanted, and oh my god, it looks so nice. Now I'm applying a false eyelashes on her lashes and I'm pressing them together. Guys, you have to learn how to do the dirty work by using your hands to make sure they are joined with each other. And my sister has coily lashes, so they tend to want to stick out from each other, but thank god it still looked okay today. Once I'm done with this, I go into my Kiss Beauty setting spray to set all over her face. I just make sure the powder melts into her skin. Now straight to her lips, I'm using the Milai pencil to line her lips first to give it a nice brown chocolate lip. And once I am done with this, okay, I'm not done yet, so guys, remember to subscribe. I hope you are enjoying the video. Please subscribe. Thank you. So right now I went into my Avour lip stain. I've forgotten the shade, but I think it's in shade 38, and I went into a pink from my Imagic palette. I told her to smack her lips together. Once I'm done with this, I went into a red again. Yes, and this red was just the icing on the cake. It just brought out the beauty. And once I was done with this, I went into a nude lip gloss from the classic nude palette. Yes, so it just gave that beauty that I wanted. And now I'm applying the glow to her cheeks. I'm using the TM Essential Liquid Blush, but this one is in highlighted form. And I'm using that all over her face just to bring a beautiful shine to her forehead, her nose, the bridge of her nose, and her cheeks. Yes, and once I was done with this, I went straight into my Sooo Pro highlighter in Jara. I like this highlighter so much because of the color it gives. It gives this nice purple feel, and it just makes her look sophisticated. And once I am done, I spray again to make sure everything melts in. And lastly, I go into my mascara to just bring out the lower lashes and make it pop. Yes guys, there's a beauty gift when you use your lower lashes are popping. And okay, Last and not the least, I went into my MAC mineralized skin powder to just set on that eyes again, so that place gives that nice highlighted look. And guys, the look is already giving. This is the end of the look. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Right now I'm just brushing her hair, making sure her edges look neat. All these little things are what just accumulates and just brings out the beauty of your makeup. And yes, I brushed it up, and once I was done, because of the outfit she was wearing, I decided to blow her neck and her chest, and this is what I am doing right now. And guys, this is a finished look. Yes, J Billions looking like she has a billions. Yes, oh puff mama. Yes guys, she was really feeling herself. My sister made up to 50 TikTok videos this day because no, this look looks really expensive. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.